Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler 2 with Made Me Heard 37. So I have positioned the plane over to Columbus at KTZR, and now we're going to fly 371 pounds of bakery goods to Huntington, which is our base, KHTS. I got like birds or bats or something up in the freaking ceiling. I don't know if you all can hear them squealing. Good lord. Alright. So if you look at let's look at the weather. We'll probably Bolton has a tower, but we'll probably take off on runway 22, I guess. If you look over here at this chart, the approach course. Well, let me show you something else. Let's look at Tri-State. You can see we've got 12 and 30, and obviously we're going to be landing on 12 because you can see the weather there lining up perfectly with the runway. And so I've set it up for 12. It's 109.9, which is the ILS frequency. Approach course is 118, and FSX is, I think, 119. It's 6,500 feet long, although I think it's actually 7,000 feet now that they made it longer. Touchdown point and elevation of the airport, 828 feet. I'm coming over here to Wiley intersection at 2,600 feet, then down to Huntington, or Hunt, down to 2,300 feet, and then down to the runway. And I actually put Wiley and Hunt in here. I don't know why they've got it like, it's twice now. Yeah, Wiley and Hunt. So we can come over here. I've got everything loaded up. Go over here to jobs. Fly now. Bakery goods, I've put 14 gallons of fuel in there, which is more than enough, but that's alright. Alright, I wonder if you can actually... You can't edit this, I guess, like you used to be able to. Because we're going to say if you could put Wiley and Hunt in there, but I don't think you can. We're going to fly to the south, so we'll go 6,500 feet, it's around 100 miles or so. Yeah, 96 it says right there. I'll put this at 1213. Gonna work. KTZR VFR, 6,500 feet. Alright, let's go ahead and meet on over in the plane. Alright, everybody, here we are at the plane. KTZR in Columbus. Alright, we'll jump in this thing. It was running, so we don't have to prime it. Open up the throttle a little bit. The mixture is an idle cutoff. The prop area is clear. Master switch coming on, flashing beacon coming on. We can go ahead and try to start, give it a little bit of fuel. Okay, we're started here. There we go. Alright, sounds pretty good. I'm going to put this at 50. There you go. Get that yoke off here. Alright. So, oil pressure is in the green, as is the temperature. Let's turn on our nav lights. Now we'll test the electrical system. So the master switch goes off. The landing and taxi lights come on. Reduce this to idle. Turn the master switch back on. And let's see if we get our error. The heater panel, the voltage warning isn't coming on. We've had that a couple times recently. Anyhow, let's turn this up to right around 1,500. I think that's going to be too much right here. Diameter didn't go up. So it should be good. It's kind of odd. It's happened a couple times now. Avionics master switch can come on. Let's turn the landing and taxi lights off. Turn the pitot heat on as well. Go ahead and turn the electronics on. What did I say? 6,500 feet, I think is what we put on there. Now there is ATC, so we'll go ahead. I think there's a tower. Yeah, there's ground. Press our clearance.
Cessna, November 7274 Hotel, IFR to Huntington.
Headphones on.
Cessna, November 7274 Hotel is cleared at Huntington Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 6,500.
Yeah, 6,500. That's just what we put on there. Put that in GPS. Alright, read that back.
Cessna, November 7274.
By the way, while they're doing that,
Airport as filed. Fly runway
we're at 14 gallons, we need to put this up to 7.
500. Departure on 132.3. Squawk 04.
It's 371 pounds.
Hotel. Read back correct. Contact ground on 121.8.
Alright, request our taxi.
Bolton ground. Cessna, November 7274.
Oh, already hit
Hotel.
2 heavy. Oh, we gotta
Ready to
move the
IFR.
passenger weight down.
Cessna, November 7274 Hotel. Taxi to and hold short at runway 22.
He's down to about
Via taxiway
120 or
Bravo,
so.
Alpha 1. Contact tower on
124 for 2 of
ready.
them. Let's acknowledge him.
Taxiing hold short runway 22 via taxiway Bravo Alpha 1. Cessna
124.
74 Hotel.
Let's move this down to 124. There we go, 124, 124, and then 123 for her. Alright, that's all good. Okay, so it's going to be runway 22. That's what I thought it was going to be.
At this time. Cessna 74 Hotel. IFR flight plan is canceled. Taxi to runway and
This
request VFR departure from the tower.
217, I think is the heading. Check that here in a second. 217. Alright, so turn on the progressive taxi, although it's just right over here, right behind us. So we don't need that. Alright, parking brake is coming off. Let's turn our taxi light on. So it's helpful. Or not helpful, what you gotta do. Should be a nice short flight. We've been, what's our base? So we come in there quite a bit, really. I fixed my view as well, which is kind of nice. Hopefully I won't have to moving around and stuff. Turn on the power. Alright. Bring the yoke back. Alright, nice slow, hopefully slow taxi to the runway. I can't tell if this goes straight to the runway. Is there grass over there? You can't really tell. Yeah, I think there is grass. I think we gotta go all the way down to there. We'll go over there and take off. Hopefully it'll be a kind of a short flight. It's not very far, less than 100 miles. Yeah, 96 from here. Don't know how long it'll take. We fly to Huntington quite often. But I think we flew from Bolton to Huntington before. I say Columbus is only like 2.5 hour drive, so it's got to be real short in the air. But one thing I didn't turn on. Transponder, put that in standby. Make sure it's in VFR. Alright, go over here and stop and we'll do our run up real quick. Come on, there you go. Ah, getting a little too slow. Come on, girl. There we go. Alright, stop right here. Put the parking brake on. Get out the procedure here for the run up. Parking brake is set. She sounds like she's gonna stall. There we go. Give her a little more throttle. Alright, flight controls. Let's check out the rudder pedals. Everything looks good. Flight instruments, I've got that in GPS. I'm gonna go ahead and put the transponder on. I think if I remember to keep doing it there, then maybe I won't keep forgetting to turn on the transponder. Fuel quantity should be 7 and 7. 7 and 7. Mixture goes to full rich. Fuel selector valve is in both. Let's come down here. Let's turn this off real quick. We're up to 1800 RPM. That's good right there. Check the mags. Alright, left and right both check out. The vacuum gauge is in the green. Ammeter is in the green. Nothing in the annunciator panel except for, of course, our fuel. Fuel being low. Go to 1,000 or less. Let's see. Radios and avionics. Like I said, I turned the transponder on. If I can just remember to do that, we should be good. We're in GPS. So let's see. Strobe and landing lights can come on. Should probably ask ATC for permission. Yeah, I'm going to the south.
Tower,
Elevator trim or trim for takeoff. Flaps go in the 10.
Runway 22, ready for takeoff. South departure.
Cessna November 7274, Hotel clear for takeoff. Runway 22.
Everything's
South
clear.
Departure approved.
Right, yoke back. Acknowledge that
Clear for
clearance.
takeoff. Runway 22. Cessna 74 Hotel.
Park brake coming off. Go out here and get on home. Home to the base. All right. And off we go. Push down on the yoke a little bit. Or she'll try and get up too early. Come on, girl. Get the way left on me. You're up. Man, I'm having a hard time going straight all of a sudden. Although it was kind of windy coming in. It didn't feel windy, but it came in kind of cockeyed. Tracking the flaps. Yeah, I held down that trim button, got her turned out a lot better this time. Although we were lighter than normal as well. Let's go ahead and hit to the left. Is coming down. She really wants to pull herself to the left. How much too far to the left we already got because of that. Actually, we might have her trimmed down a little too much. Let's go ahead and hit the autopilot. Nav. Arm for 6,500. 700 feet a minute for right now. Let's take a look at this. 94 miles, and it's going to be in just over an hour. I like how I have my view set. I don't have to keep moving it around so much. I like. Yeah, 6,500 feet. Could go ahead and we're going to be land. Oh, it's going to be LS frequency is going to be 1099. Come on. There you go. 1099. So that's already in there. Where when we land, take a look. I don't think we can really see Columbus. I think this airport is actually a little bit too far on the outskirts of Columbus for us to really see anything. I guess we got a little over there. A couple other bigger airports around here. Can't remember if this is the second or third biggest. Used to go by Rickenbacker quite a bit. Back when I was driving for a company, used to go up there quite a bit. So we go by Rickenbacker Airport. Alright, well, we're well on our way. I'll leave this GPS up so we can only see it. Just a little over an hour away, and I guess with that, there's nothing really else to see. Go ahead and speed her up. Be right back. Alright, everybody, slowing her down here. We're about 19 miles out. Go ahead and hit the procedures. We are taking the ILS for 12. And go down here to Hunt. Load that up. Okay, so we do have Hunt. We have Maple in Hunt. Alright. I'm not going to do that holding pattern though. Go ahead and activate it. And we need to get down to, well, at Hunt we want to be at 2300. Alright. Let's go a vertical speed. Let's go at 400 feet a minute. I see it's got Hunt, procedure, turn, Maple, Hunt. I'm not going to do the turn. That's a holding pattern they're talking about. Right here. From Hunt, we'll just go ahead and use the ILS at 109.9, which we've already got in there, and go straight over to the runway. I see no reason to do that holding pattern. There's the Ohio River, you can just follow that down, basically. There's KTWU. If you see it, might be too high. Alright, I'm going to speed her up a little bit. 'Cause I've got to be done with this computer soon. Yeah, now it's like my thing is a little over. No, it is actually good. I was say I thought my view had already changed. Okay, it might have to speed that descent down up. Got 12 miles to get down to 2300. By the way, it's 119. There we go, 119. Coming under the clouds. 10 miles now to get down about 3,000 feet. I don't know if we're going to be able to make that. This will go a little bit quicker. 700 feet a minute. Could also let off on the power a little bit, I guess. That'll help out a little bit. Go ahead and enrich the mixture a little bit as well. That's 60. We're still kind of high up. I guess I can make it 75 right now. Oh, there's no other change. That's Ashland. 2 bridges. KTZR. So back there is the Ashland Airport. It's not in Ashland at all. We got KHTW, the Lawrence County Airport. You go by there quite a bit. Well, I live actually pretty close to KTWU. Let's go ahead and put this at 85. What did I say? 2300 at Hunt. About 1,200 feet to go. We'll make that just fine. Although at Hunt we want to be at 2,300, but well, I guess no, that it would be all right. Back on the throttle a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put that full rich. Man, I can't see the airport at all. It's a low clouds today. My blinds are closed, or I'd look out there and I can tell you whether or not that's actually right or not. Alright, just let it down to normal speed. I might have to take over and have it follow the heading It's going to go hunt to Maple, which is out to the left, and obviously we don't want that. So get ready to hit the heading button. Man, it is crappy visibility. Can't quite see from here. Got the lights blinking over here. So we're a mile away now from Hunt. Kind of surprised it's saying that the clouds are that low. We'll get ready here. Actually increase the power a little bit as well. Getting a little slow there, 80 knots. Oh, because I know you're going to turn to the right. Alright, I'm going to switch that to heading. Switch this over to nav. Look on the power a little bit here. Switch this over to nav. And let me see if I can get the approach hold a little high. Switch it over to nav. Need to get down. We'll put that at 3,000. Make sure we're at normal speed. We are. We're coming back up on the glide slope now. Get the approach hold. This plane's probably going to rock back and forth. Come on, head back left. A little more power here. A little more. Daggone, I almost got down to 60 knots. So planning on getting that slow. Come on, plane, get yourself sorted out. She'll do that a lot too with the elevation. She'll go up and down, up and down, up and down, making little corrections and never really get it smooth. Pull back on the thrust a little bit. Throttle. When she drops low to start to come back up, I'm going to hit the flaps. See how much that ballooned us up above the glide slope. See, she dives down too quick and then gets below it and then comes back up. I just don't understand it. While she comes up, I'll hit the flaps. You're going to get the ballooning effect anyway. See, she just... It's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. Dive down, then get too low, and then come back up. It's just... I'll go ahead and... Alright, plane is mine. Thank you for diving down and getting me so low, plane. We're at full flaps now. Yeah, we're coming in slow because all this crap. Actually a little high now. Although the instruments say that we're too low, this section says we're too high from the PAPI lights. So we're going to use the PAPI lights. Drop it down too low. Everything looks good. We're a little high. Speed is pretty good. Slowing down. A little fast. Not too bad there. Greaser. That's nice to have after that last one. I think it was the last one where he nailed it on the ground. Bounced the hell out of it. Go on down a little bit. We know this airport pretty good, so we know that taxiways are down here. I'll go ahead and stop that recording. We can actually skip this taxiway too, I believe, and go down to the next one. And basically just go straight on over. We know our base pretty good. Yep, we'll take this one right over here. Don't dive down too much there on the power. I guess we can't go straight over. Maybe we should have actually taken the last one. I don't know, I'm afraid that might actually take us to the fuel pump. Gotta stop right here anyway. Turn off the strobe light, pitot heat, and landing lights. You can actually lean out the mixture too. Put that at 40. You can hear when you turn on that mixture, that clanking in the engine. So it's like maybe we do bring it down a little too much. See, how do you get over to that taxi line? Guess maybe you do have to come down a little further to hit that taxi line. It's kind of odd. Alright, stop right. Man, she's gonna stall. Parking brake coming on. Actually, I'll leave the nav light on. Taxi light comes off. Go ahead and get everything turned off. All the electronics, all your off. Cut the power. There we go. What in the world? Beacon. Everything is off. And we can go over to Air Hauler 2 and get paid. And unload our bakery goods. Finish the flight monitoring. Alright, took off at 12:23, landed at 1:27, hour and 4 minutes. Takeoff fuel 83 pounds, landed with 63, so heck, we only used like 20 pounds. Max altitude 6,512 feet. Max pitch negative 10.6, max roll 25.49. Max speed 115.9, minimum G 0.87, minimum G exceeded 0, max G's 1.34, max G's exceeded 0, stall false, overspeed false, landing description greaser, we haven't had very many of those in the A2A, landing gear down true, landing surface asphalt, no surface damage or landing damage to the plane, came down at 67.8 feet a minute, quite nice, landing speed 42.32, landing pitch negative 6.38, landing roll negative 0.23, landing heading 119.9, wind speed was 5, landing wind direction 103. So let's check out our finances now. Are we over 60,000? Yeah, $61,093. Take a look at the ledger real quick. Although it's all jumbled. 2,226. Fuel purchases. Where's the landing fee at KHTS? It doesn't even link KHTS, right? It tends up. It's like it's going up. I don't quite understand it. $12. Info. We're up to 35, so we got what, 15 more flights. As long as we don't screw anything up, from 42 to 43. Yeah, got to get to 40, and it goes up 0.3 each time. So basically 15 flights. So we're getting close, though. Getting close. We're at our base. I might get up to I-23. I probably will have time to go get that. This 83 miles is heavy, but we should be able to do that. So I'll position us up there, probably, and the next flight we'll bring it back. However, that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you all did enjoy it. I'll catch you guys on the next flight.